Hey, what's up guys? In this video, we're going to be covering everything new coming in the patch 1.5 update. And this update looks huge. There's a lot that's been announced. So I'm going to try to cover everything in as short of a video as possible. I'm going to be talking kind of fast, so you can slow down the speed if you need to. Be sure to follow me on Twitch if you want to catch me live. And that being said, let's get right into it. The first thing you guys need to know is that there are 3 new codes giving you a ton of Primogems each. They're on screen now, but they're also in the description, so you can just copy paste them. And be sure to redeem these as soon as possible because they do tend to expire quite quickly, and I'll pin a comment when they do. Patch 1.5 is bringing us a bunch of new characters. We have 1 new 5-star, 1 new 4-star, and a rerun. First of all, EULA is finally coming home and my door is wide open. She's a 5-star Cryo Claymore user who's probably going to be DPS, and her abilities look really sick. She like dances while she attacks, her E shreds resistances, and I can't wait to get to play and test her. YANFEI is also confirmed as a Pyro Catalyst. She will be a new 4-star, so she'll be one of the raid ups with ZHONGLI, which is really nice because that banner is going to be insane. Speaking of which, ZHONGLI's also coming back, so we're effectively getting 2 characters in one rerun. We're getting EULA, a Cryo Claymore, YANFEI, a Pyro Catalyst, and ZHONGLI, who's an insane character, one of the strongest, and he is coming back in 1.5. Next up, we have some insane artifacts and a weapon that are coming in 1.5, and they all look amazing. First of all, there's the Song of Broken Pines, which is a new Claymore. Probably will be really good for EULA. It matches her, it's really cool looking, and it's a new 5-star, which will be raid up. Next up, there are some new artifact sets, and again, both of them are amazing. The Millilith set, which is basically ZHONGLI's best set. It gives you 20% HP, and it buffs your whole party. When your elemental skill hits an opponent, it buffs your attack like the Noblesse set, and buffs your shield strength. So a very strong set, especially for a support ZHONGLI build. Next up, there's the Pale Flame set, which first of all is beautiful, but also will be great on physical carries. 2-piece set gives you 25% physical damage, and the 4-piece buffs your attack. Every time your elemental skill hits an opponent, it stacks up to 2 times, and then when it's fully stacked, it doubles the 2-piece set to give you 50% physical damage bonus total. And obviously, we'll be covering both artifact sets in separate videos and reviewing them on the characters. There are also a ton of new bosses and events with really good rewards that we have to talk about. There's a new Geovishap type boss called Azdaha, who's basically a giant lizard. He has like different elements. He looks really cool. We don't know that much about him, but hopefully he's difficult, and it's something we're gonna have to grind for mats. There's also the Abyss Lector, which is like this giant sort of electro enemy, and at least from this trailer, it looks like we're gonna be fighting him in the Abyss, and visually, I really like his design. Next up, there's also a Cryo Hypopotamus, Cryo Hypostasis. This boss will be in Dragonspine, and it'll give us new mats. I'm assuming it'll be needed for new units, probably EULA, but again, this isn't confirmed. Quest-wise, Diona and Noelle are getting hangout quests, so Noelle is getting a new part, and Diona is getting a hangout. We're also getting a ZHONGLI story quest part 2, and a new EULA quest. Next up, and what I'm most excited for, is we have this new teapot that we can interact with for the new housing feature. So yes, housing is coming into Genshin Impact and it looks sick. First of all, regarding the teapot, it's like Madame Ping's teapot, so I hope this means that we will get Madame Ping because she's the best waifu. And overall, this new housing feature looks absolutely insane. There's just a ton of customization, and we don't know everything about it yet, but it does look really cool. Also, and most importantly, we can actually get dogs and cats in the house, it looks like, and I sincerely hope that we'll be able to pet them. Regarding the events, there are many. There's one that gives us a free Diona, and that's pretty crazy because she's a really good healer that does provide you with a shield. This event has like an energy amplifier thing with a bunch of domains we can clear. I don't fully understand it yet, but they did say that it was kind of like the Hypostasis event, which was, in my opinion, one of the most challenging and fun ones with a ton of rewards. We get Primogems, a crown, a bunch of mats, and of course, Diona. There's also another event with the Hilly Trill Ways where we basically find them and get rewards. There's also a hide and seek event, which is called Trace the Wind. Basically, it seems to be like a bunch of maps in a co-op format where we just like hide as like a box or a crate. And this is probably the funniest thing I've ever seen in Genshin. You're literally like running around as a barrel. It looks like tons of fun. Furthermore, if you need talent books, there's going to be another overflow event, but instead of being XP and Mora, this time it's going to be talent books, which will basically double the drops like the previous event we got in 1.3. And it's pretty much more resin rewards for less cost. There's also a new sort of trials event, I guess you could call it, where you have to run around activating 3 runes and defeating specific opponents. It seems to be a set of challenges / trials that you have to do for some rewards. There's some Primogems, mats, pretty much everything you'd expect from an event. And judging by the commentary when they were talking about this event, it seems like there's going to be a lot of strategy involved / thinking, but based on the previous events, it probably won't be that hard. There's also a really nice quality of life update. Well, there's actually a few, but the main one saves us a bunch of resin. What it does is basically for the first 3 bosses we do every week, the resin we spend is reduced by half. This means we can do our Storm Terror, Child Boss, and Dvalin, the 3 weekly bosses, for only 30 resin each, instead of the 60. That makes them cost 90 instead of 180, saving us a bunch of resin to spend on other stuff. So basically the 3 weekly bosses you're going to be doing shouldn't be as annoying and shouldn't cost as much resin. Some of the smaller quality of life stuff include friendship XP being doubled in co-op, and being able to uninstall like audio packs and stuff to reduce the size of the game if you're running out of space. They also teased and showed us pictures of Inazuma, so hopefully it comes soon because I'm really excited about it. It's going to be the new Electro region. We're going to have the Electro main character, a lot of new content, right? A whole new region. And I believe it's Japanese inspired, which is really, really cool. And I assume this is MiHoYo being tired of leakers, so they decided to leak Inazuma themselves. Patch 1.5 is absolutely huge, so many new characters, weapons, artifacts, and a ton of events. I'm really looking forward to it. I will be covering everything in detail when they come out, so subscribe if you're interested. That's about it for me. I want to keep this video short. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.